Right, it's 12:20. I've literally just got out of bed. I've been waiting on something, and it's there. Oh God, it's heavy. Flipping out.
So I may or may not have forgotten to record my unboxing of when I got the pedals to replace the ones I had. So we're going to jump forward now, maybe about 3 weeks. Sorry about the jump, but what you've all been waiting for is now to be revealed. So without any further ado,
didn't even get to cross. I said I'm moving too far. Get to cross.
Yes, folks, it's finally here. The video you've been waiting on, I hope, has arrived. This is the sim rig I have been working on. We're going to walk you through it and then hook up a bit of gameplay. Disclaimer before I do, we are hooked up to my PC, which is hooked up to my TV instead of there. Reason being, it's just easier for me. I prefer it like this. If you see me through my webcam, my cheeky little webcam, you just see the top, even though that's better than what I'm recording on, which is my iPhone. It's just easier for me for some reason. Although when it comes to showing off a bit of gameplay, which I will, I am going to be recording my face cam on this, I think, and then I'm going to have to work it out properly. But I will. So let me walk you through the rig. So this is just my standard gaming chair. This does come with a chair add-on. Don't feel like I need it because I'm happy with my chair. Let me sit in my chair. There we go, nice and comfy. This is the Thrustmaster T150. I got it second hand on eBay with pedals for about 90 quid. Might be a bit ripped off. Somebody might be able to find something better. I don't care, to be honest. Below £100, that's what matters to me. Thrustmaster T150. Even though I'm on a PS5, and this quite clearly only demonstrates PS3 and PS4, it is PS5 compatible, so needn't worry. The pedals that came with it were not those ones. The pedals that came with it are in there. They're the old plastic pedals. I would have just shown you then, but I think I've got things in there I don't really want to be seeing. So, yeah. The crap, they are awful. As you'll have seen, I hope. I haven't planned this out very well. As I'm hope you'll have seen, those pedals were swapped for these ones, which I think are called the T3 PM. I could have got that wrong. That might be something else, but I think they're called the T3 PM, like the pro pedals that have your accelerator, your brake, and your clutch. Even though the games I've been playing, the clutch has been completely dysfunctional, so I've not needed them, which is annoying. Yeah, they are completely screwed down to this little plate that is attached to this rig. The other ones I wouldn't have been able to screw down. I'd lift this up and look, but I can't. But they are screwed down from the bottom because there's screw holes in the bottom of the rig, so I can keep it fixed. Because the biggest problem I was having was that my pedals kept on shuffling along my carpet, making it impossible to use. Every 5 minutes I'm stopping to use my feet to shuffle me pedals back into place, and it took the piss. So within hours of getting this wheel, I got rid of the pedals and bought these, which is significantly better. So yeah, it is a wheel stand. It cost me about 140 quid. This was secondhand. Pedals, these and the pedals that it came with, all secondhand. But the rig is new, brand new. Got it on Amazon. I could not sleep for the life of me waiting for this to come. And then went to work, had the delivery from Amazon that it had been delivered, and I was so giddy. I was like a kid on Christmas Eve. I could not get to sleep. It was horrible, but amazing at the same time, because I haven't felt like that since I was about 10. It was brilliant. Oh my God. You can't imagine my excitement before this came. The force feedback is, it might be different for me, a bit more acceptable than some people might find this, but that's because they probably, like me, like I hopefully will, work my way up from, like, you know, your starter to something more elite. But this does the job. This rig particularly isn't made for this steering wheel, because if you might insinuate, I don't know why I've just used that word, if you might look at it, this is made for wheel mounts that can be fixed to this bit, and then the wheel can be fixed to the wheel mount. But this is a whole thing, because this is not made to be fixed to this. This is a clamp with a little thing that I turn, not screwed. So it does move a little, but I can live with it. It's fine. What else is there? Oh yeah, better show you this. So this down here is a wheel cradle, and it does exactly what I am showing you. It will prevent my chair's wheels from moving when I hit the pedals of like wheeling back. So these will keep me in place. The biggest habit I had to get out of very quickly was when I get off this, of wheeling myself back to get out, and then realising, oh wait, I can't move. So that was a habit I had to get out of very quickly. But this is life-saving stuff right there. You don't get it until you use it, or you haven't. When you've had a rig before you use this, you realise what a life-saving feature this is. I joked on my own Snapchat story with my mates and my family that this is what makes this £140 well spent. It's incredible. Yeah, you've got your Next Level Racing stickers on the side. These remind me of like your tuner brake pads on cars. If you've been watching your street racing films or playing your street racing games or any motorsport, sports spec stuff are like red or blue sometimes. So this gives me that really sporty vibe to this, which I love. I do have spare stickers. If you can see me fingers, I'm sorry. I do have spare stickers to go on. I think they go down here but I don't want to risk it because I might mess it up. Don't know what else I really need to showcase, apart from the fact of, for me, it's brilliant. It does fold up. Its practicality is amazing. You can literally fold this thing up and put it away. I'll put a picture on screen of what this thing looks like folded up, hopefully. But the biggest draw is the fact that I can use this here. I can slide under my desk, as I'm hoping you can now see. Stay, get the pictures up. And even if I wanted to, I'm not, but I could literally sit on my bed and just slide this thing, which I forgot to mention, weighs a ton. Building this thing took me about 4 hours when everyone said it's a quick 20-minute build. It's like, my arse, it took 20 minutes. It did not take 20 minutes. It took me about 5 hours. No, it took me about 3 hours to build. Did my back in because it weighs a ton, which is good, thanks to these little things down here, which are a bit like discs, which will stop you from moving. On carpets especially, that's, again, a life-saving thing. Yeah, slide it under my desk and sit there. Can slide it there. Keep it here where I have been using it. Haven't really used it that much so far, if I'm being completely honest, mainly because work. And it's just so exhausting to get out and put it away again. Got your cable ties, which if you like your cable management, because this is wheeled, I can just, this is wired, I can just cable tie it. I haven't done it very well, to be honest, but I can just cable tie it down to the thing to make it look a bit neater. One thing I also want to mention about this wheel specifically is it's socket powered. So I've got to plug it into a socket to use and then USB it to whatever I'm using, whether it be my PlayStation or my computer. In this case, currently it's wired to my computer, as I will hopefully now demonstrate what this is like to use. So let's transition.
Okay, so here we are. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's all I can really use to demonstrate this thing on. I tried Assetto Corsa, the very first Assetto Corsa, not Competizione, but for whatever reason, OBS Studio didn't like it, so I can't do it. So we're stuck with Euro Truck, which is what I've primarily been using this on, because it's just phenomenal. I love it. Not the most exciting game, and not the best game I can really utilise this, but it's all I've got, so yeah, sorry. One thing I forgot to mention about this rig is the fact that it also comes with a wheel shifter mount. I haven't got it attached at the minute because I don't have a shifter. I plan on getting one at some stage. But I am now going to find a quick job to do and demonstrate my wheel. Another thing I forgot to mention is, because this wheel isn't really designed to be mounted to this properly, the weight of the wheel kind of affects the wheel base. So if I may actually just need a quick, if I can find the Allen key wherever the hell I've put it, I just need to strengthen this a little, otherwise it's going to make this a bit of a unpleasant experience. Where's the Allen key? Okay, I can't find the Allen key. I've got it some. Oh wait, hang on a minute. Is that it? That's it. Right. Let me, bit of on-screen maintenance. Let me just If this is even the right Allen key, I hope it is. I can't find the one I need. But if I just go here, I just need to... No, it's too small. Okay. I don't know where to put the Allen key. I'm going to have to struggle. But the weight of the wheel kind of makes the wheel mounts kind of dip down. It's not the end of the world, it just causes me to have to hold the wheel up physically, which is not what you want. It's not the fault of the rig, it's just this wheel. So, not to put anybody off potentially wanting one of these things, I'd recommend it in a heartbeat to get this, because it's brilliant. Right, put that away. I'll worry about the wheel situation later, but for now, we need to demonstrate this thing. So, quick job.
A few moments later.
Right. I've literally button mapped everything for this. So, let me just tell you. Yeah, right. Wheels in, yeah, right. So, I hope I do better than I did the last time. And also, this one's not electric. When I tried this just before, it was an electric truck and it was horrible. So, this should hopefully, for me anyway, be a much more pleasant experience. Yeah, let's go. Manual transmission. Because, you know, we want the most authentic experience. Wait, hang on. Brake. I haven't put my indicators on. Me hazard lights on. You need to really pay attention to your trailer in this game, because you can't afford to be hitting stuff. So we've got to be super careful. Let's get, oh god, let's get round. Let's rotate. Yes, now, smashed it. This is going to be like proper short, but hey. I'm kind of still getting used to the brakes on this, even though I've had it for a week. They're weird. I either put too much on the brakes or not enough, and I go flying into somebody in front of me. So, and also I've got a lunge to turn the camera, which is annoying. What side of the road are we on? We're in Switzerland. I think we're on the right. That's a recurring problem in this game, because you go between countries. Not everybody drives on the right side of the road to you that you're used to. So if I get done on the wrong side of the road, I'm sorry. It takes me a minute to remember. A mate told me, any country that's not a part of the Commonwealth, how am I supposed to know that? I'm not a walking encyclopedia. Try not to speed. I can actually hear my engine this time, so I should be better. We're good for fuel. Not that it's a particularly long journey. I would love to do a video on this game going forward. Series, I think we'll get a bit repetitive, but a bit of a oh god, a bit of a deep dive on like why this game is so good would be a good video, I reckon. So may come. I don't know if I've taken that roundabout properly. It's a bit weird. I don't know whether the AI are weird in roundabouts. They're a bit stupid, but I don't know if I'm doing it right either. So I don't want people who can drive telling me you're on the wrong side of the road, or you were meant to indicate there, or you need to be on the outside if you're doing that. I don't drive, so cut me a bit of slack. Somebody accused me of hogging the inside lane when I was on the motorway once. Hint hint, he can drive a car and has a car, so I've learned a bit from being criticised by people for being in the wrong. See, that car then, to my left, was on that side. I'm guessing he was trying to overtake me. But things like that just throw me off. Because I keep thinking I'm on the wrong side of the road, but he is. So, oh, we're speeding. I hope my camera is okay. I had to make some adjustments. I said I was going to try and use my iPhone, but I'm not. I'm on my webcam as normal, but I've had to like move my monitor that my webcam sat on top of, like to the side of my desk. You might not be able to see everything you need to see, but I'm doing what I can, you know. I hate it when my GPS does this. It just makes me randomly turn off for the sake of filling up my map. For God's sake, I'm not used to these gears. Get into that lane. No, we can't. It's a very chill game. Got things like radio stations you can put on. You can mod it to wire it to like connect it to like real live radio stations. Not to say that the radio stations that are in this game to begin with aren't live. They are the boss. They're like, it's like a living ecosystem basically, this game. Kate Garraway, if you've heard of her, she's on this doing the radio station. What the hell? I know. It's boss. There's a hint to the next expansion. That coaches are coming. I'm in the wrong gear. What? Oh, come on. Oh God. I might be in the wrong gear setup for this. When you're turning these corners, you can't just turn it like a car. You've got to account for your trailer and stuff. So you might have to take these a little wider than you would in a car. You learn a lot. I've watched the odd trucking video as well about people who like have their own trucks and stuff. I'm not going to turn into a truckhead, but it's actually interesting. When you're into cars, you start to learn to appreciate everything, like trucks and all sorts of stuff. Why is there no speedo on this dashboard? Oh God, that was a bit. That car came out of nowhere. I was trying not to hit her. Right, we have arrived at our destination. Where am I turning in? Here. Where do you need it? Right, we're going to have a go at parking. Probably do a terrible job. It's the pressure of being watched, isn't it? I'm usually alright at this, but now, sorry to interrupt the epic video, but here's where things go horribly wrong, as is typical for me. As I park the truck, as you can see, it cocked up because I keep doing this. So instead of you just watching me struggle, I'm gonna try and basically summarize the video in about, hopefully, the time I'm taking here to park the truck. So overall, it's a nice bit of kit. It's good for starting out. The wheel is a good starter wheel. The base, the wheel stand is perfect for start. It's just perfect for starting out. I'd recommend it to anybody who's looking to start out in sim racing because it's phenomenal. All the links to what I've got will be in the description, so check it out. That bit at the beginning was just insane, I know. But yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know where we are, back to whatever I'm doing. Right, that is where I need it. Keep it there. Stay straight. There we go. I had to cheat to do it, but we parked. Gordon Bennett. Well, that. You bet I can park it. No, I can't. Yeah. So we've demonstrated the wheel. I hope that if you or somebody you know is looking to buy a sim rig, I have sold it well. If not, still get one anyway, because the boss. If you've gone on to enjoy this whole video, I think my first idea of like a review and a demonstration went okay. I need to edit this video, then I'll decide in my mind if it went okay, but I think it went okay. Leave a like, subscribe, I suppose. I'll hopefully find something I can really utilise this on, because Euro Truck isn't really the best thing. I need like a racer, but I'm a chill person and I like chilled. I don't always want to race, I just want to go on a little Sunday drive, you know? So yeah, thanks for watching. I will catch you in the WRC series. Bye bye now.